why did you decide to open up about your mom specifically, and how are you handling the grief? Has Hoffman really helped with that?
Hoffman definitely helped with it. And, that was my number one intention of going in, but I got so much more for myself out of that. I think Hoffman helped me find compassion for my mom. My mom was an alcoholic, and my entire childhood, I was asking her, like, why? Like, why can't you just like be like the normal moms? Like, why are you showing up this way? And it was really difficult. And she died from the reason that I always thought she would. And that was a really harsh reality check for me 2 years ago. And it was really hard for me to find compassion, for me to accept that, for me to be able to do those things to forgive her. And I realized when I started talking about my mom that it was healing. It was really healing. And, before she died, I wouldn't even tell people she was an alcoholic. Like, it was something that I felt was hers to share, and I didn't want to speak poorly on her name. And you know what? It's actually a part of my story too, and I'm not alone in that. There's a lot of people who struggle. And the more I talk about it, the more I deeply heal, and I can own it in a way that becomes this tangible thing that pushes me forward and projects me into exactly where I know I want to go versus what's holding me back from doing everything I want to do.
I think you become like a real adult when you start to have empathy and compassion for your parents and their childhood and what they went through and their experience. And then you become a parent, and then you're like, oh, wait, this is really hard. I can understand why this could have happened.
And I needed to do that before I brought life into this world. Yeah. And I've known that. Like, a lot of people, I've been married, it's almost 2 years now. My mom died 3.5 months before my wedding. So it's a similar timeline. I have had really direct and open conversations with Andrew of, I need to heal this within me before I bring a human life into this world. And I'm so grateful that I get to sit here and say I fucking did it. And my mom was once also just a kid trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And I can hold so much compassion for her, so much acceptance. And I fully forgive her for everything that I had to deal with based on what her life amounted to.